What is going on, guys? So that was a crazy week. Tesla soared the last few weeks before earnings, then delivered a really good earnings report, and then immediately lost 15%. Now everyone is wondering, what happened? But I already gave my thoughts on that, and I'll link that video at the end. But I want to talk about the 3 big questions for this week that you need to answer. If you answer these questions, you will be ready for whatever the market throws at you. And if you don't, well, no complaining if you mess it up. So let's get started right now. Welcome back, everyone. In this video, I will give you the 3 questions you need to answer right now. And what are my answers to those 3 questions and what I'm doing. This is for entertainment purposes only. Do not listen to me. After the craziness surrounding the earnings call, this week should set the tone for Tesla leading up to Battery Day and the shareholders meeting. So your answers to these questions are critical to your trading. So like the video, as it really does help the channel, and let's dive into this. The 3 questions you need to answer right now. Now don't skip ahead. You need to answer all 3 questions to be ready for the week. And I'm already giving you my answers at the end. So you're already getting to copy off my paper. How much more cheating are you going to do? Question number 1. Do you have the Tesla position you want? So this is really important for you to know ahead of trading. It will dictate how you choose to trade the stock. If you have the position you want, then you would just hold tight and maybe look to take advantage of an incredible opportunity if it's presented. Otherwise, you just kind of sit back and watch the show. If you are looking to add more shares because you don't have the position you want yet, then you need to determine your long-term target price, how long you're planning to hold, and then a price you would be happy to buy the stock at, and then buy it if it hits that price. Now this will be different for everyone, but an example lays out just like this. If you think Tesla is a $5,000 stock in 3 years, and you plan to hold for at least 3 years, then the current price of around $1,400 or so might be a good entry point. But only you can answer that question for yourself, as it's different for everyone. Question number 2. What will you do if it runs up fast? As you will notice as we get going, all these questions kind of fit together, and I got that right, look at that. But you need to have a plan for if the stock goes on another wild run this week. Maybe you've been looking for an exit out of your position. Then a run up may be a great time to sell. Remember, not everyone has the same goals or the same love for Tesla like a lot of people on this channel do. Not everyone is the same, guys. If Tesla has met your goal and you really want to sell and put your money elsewhere, there's nothing wrong with taking profits. If you feel Tesla is just overvalued in general, and for you it's only a $1,500 stock in 2 to 3 years, then obviously it may be time to sell. Or maybe you're just like me and I like to play with house money per se. So, I bought at a certain price and I can sell right now and cover the money that I have in the stock and just play with house money, then right now may be a good time to do that if it goes on another run. Maybe you feel you can sell the run up and then buy the pullback. Now, a risky proposition to me and not something I would recommend at all. But if that's part of your strategy and you want to roll the dice, then you might consider selling. But whatever you do, do not FOMO buy. Use your answers to question number 1 to help answer question number 2. Think about this now. Do not wait until the heat of a run-up to make your decisions. Emotional trading is the worst thing you can do. So decide ahead of time so you are ready. And question number 3, what will you do if Tesla, crashes down further? How many of you thought for sure after earnings call and the after hours trading run-up that happened after the earnings call that Tesla was going to go on a massive run Thursday and Friday? I know it's a lot of you because I saw tons of comments and people posting about $1,800 to $2,000 by the weekend. Well, welcome to stock trading and why I don't trade around earnings call at all. So now that we all know it's possible for Tesla to trade down, even on really good news, it's time to answer the question of what you will do if the downward slide continues. Again, just like before, The answers to the first two questions will help you with this question. If you have the position you want and you plan to hold for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever, then you just hold and maybe look to do a little discount shopping if it really does crater down lower. If you're looking to add shares, use the analysis from question number 1 and apply it to the price here. When it hits that price, you execute. So what if it goes lower? When you answered the question in question number 1, you were happy to add at that price. And if you're looking 2 to 3 years out and your price target is way higher than what the current price is now, then what's your problem? If you have a problem with it going lower than what you bought it at, you are planning like a long-term investor, but acting like a day trader or swing trader. That's the easiest way to screw yourself in the end. I have seen it a million times. Do not trade on emotions. Trade based on your strategy before you had emotions. And if you are a day trader or swing trader, I wish I could help you, but that's just not what I do. I'm sorry. So what are my answers to those 3 questions, and what am I doing? For those of you looking to copy off my paper, which is, questionable given that I was a BC student in a public school, here you go. My answer to question number 1, do I have the Tesla position I want? The answer is yes. I'm happy with the position I have for now. I have the number of Tesla shares that I want that fits my portfolio, my goals, and all that other good stuff. So that takes the daily fluctuations out of the equation for me, as I'm not actively trying to increase or decrease my position. I can just kind of kick back and watch the show. It's fun. My answer to question number 2, what will I do if it runs up fast? If it runs up fast, I will enjoy the paper gains. Unless, it just gets ridiculous and hits like 2,500 or something crazy like that on nothing other than just it's running up, then I would probably trim my position a bit. Otherwise, a run up just means my account looks a little prettier. I will not FOMO buy. I can tell you that much. No FOMO here. My answer to question number 3, what will I do if Tesla crashes further? If Tesla stock crashes further, then I will start looking for opportunities to do some discount shopping. Although I'm not interested in adding any more shares, I'm always interested in adding shares if a major discount presents itself on any stock I own and that I want to own long term. Now you have to determine your own discount price. But for me, anything under $1,000 per share, I would take a serious look at adding a few more shares. But that is just me. And my strategy, goals, and trades only fit me. That's it. You have to determine your own goals, your own strategy, your own plan, and make your own trades. I got a course coming up soon on how to do that all step by step. But for now, show your support for the channel by liking the video, which really helps me out, and follow my non-existent dating life on Instagram. And consider joining my Patreon if you want to see those trades in real time when I make them, and to get direct access to me, which you cannot do anywhere else. And I think it's going to be a crazy next few days. So make sure you are subscribed, which you can do right there, so you can get the truth on all the craziness. And here's the video about what happened to Tesla after their earnings call that I promised to show you. You know you want to click it, so just do it. Thanks.